What happens when a sly fox meets a flock of young turkeys? Get ready for some silly antics and a surprising lesson in The Tricky Fox and the Turkeys. High up in a grand old oak tree, a group of young turkeys felt perfectly safe. Their feathers gleamed softly under the moonlight as they watched over their home. Each fluffy turkey stood like a brave little sentinel on the sturdy branches, their sharp eyes scanning the quiet forest below. They knew this tree was their special fortress, a cozy citadel against any danger that might roam near. This towering tree kept them safe and sound through the night. One chilly evening, a cunning fox named Reynard decided to pay a visit. He had heard about the plump, unsuspecting turkeys dwelling in the ancient oak. Reynard, a sleek creature with fiery orange fur, padded silently around the base of the mighty tree. He peered up, seeing each little turkey standing watch, their proud silhouettes barely visible against the bright, shining moon. "What? These people laugh at me, do they?" he grumbled to himself, his golden eyes narrowing. "Do they truly believe they are safe from me? Never!" Reynard, a tricky fellow skilled in many games, knew just what to do. He decided to play a silly game to trick the turkeys. First, he pretended to climb the tall tree, scrambling with his paws, but not quite reaching the lowest branch. His movements were quick and playful, designed to draw every turkey's gaze. Then, he stood on his hind legs, stretching as high as he could, looking like a funny dancer under the moon. Suddenly, he plopped down, pretending to be completely still, as if he had fallen fast asleep or worse. He lay there perfectly still, watching for any sign of movement from above. Just as the turkeys started to whisper, looking confused, Reynard sprang back to life with a wiggle and a shake. He truly was quite the actor. Next, he reared his bushy white-tipped tail, making it gleam and shimmer in the bright moonlight, like a fluffy flag. He performed 100 other funny little dances and silly antics, spinning and prancing around the tree trunk. No turkey, however brave or sleepy, could possibly close their eyes with such an entertaining show happening below. The enemy fox kept on with his funny, tiring tricks, and the poor little turkeys tried their best to stay focused. They watched every jump, every shake, every shimmer of his tail, their heads following his every move. Their eyes grew heavier and heavier as the night wore on, trying desperately not to blink. The clever fox knew just how to tire them out, making them dizzy and dazed from too much staring. One little turkey, whose head had started to bob and sway, tried very hard to hold on. Its tiny eyelids fluttered, then slowly closed, just for a moment. But that tiny blink was enough, and with a soft thump, it lost its balance. The young turkey tumbled from its steady perch with a tiny eep, quick as a wink. Reynard caught the dazed bird gently, placing it carefully aside, ready for a later feast. The other turkeys gasped, their tired eyes now wide with alarm, but it was too late. Soon another sleepy turkey, unable to resist the overwhelming dizziness, also lost its grip and fell into the sly fox's paws. Reynard gathered it too, adding it to his growing collection. One by one, almost half of the tired flock succumbed to their heavy eyelids and tumbled down. The cunning fox carefully carried them away to his hidden larder, feeling very pleased with his clever plan. This story teaches us a very important lesson. Dear friends, sometimes, when we focus too much on a problem or a fear, staring at it and worrying endlessly, we can become so tired and dizzy that we accidentally fall right into the trouble we were trying to avoid. It's like looking at a single tree very closely while walking. You might trip over something else. Instead of just staring at dangers, it's often better to think of clever ways to stay safe and to remember to rest your eyes and your mind.
Ever dreamed of being the hero? Now you get to be the star. Your adventure starts at TalesMio. Visit talesmio.com now.